Hello YouTube, I'm your Huckleberry, and this is a Spyderco Paramilitary 2. But as you can tell, this is not any old run-of-the-mill PM2. No, this one has been customized. And it was customized by these guys right here, DK Custom Coatings, a wonderful veteran-owned business who does Cerakoting work, as you can see here. And they can coat just about anything for you. Gun parts, knives, other gear, whatever you have, I'm sure that they will be willing to coat it for you. And as you can tell here, they did a wonderful, wonderful job. I am very, very, very pleased with the work that they put in here. It's great. It took what can be a boring knife, right? Because this was the S30V Black G10 version. And so it was just your run-of-the-mill PM2. And so I got it for a good price on Blade Forms. It was a kind of a user beater type knife, but I didn't care because I knew I was going to customize it. And so I got it for a good price. And then I got the coating for a good price. These guys have good prices. Made it mine. I took something that's kind of run-of-the-mill and frankly boring and spiced it up a little bit. As you can see, with a little orange and what they call Springfield gray coating on this. I will be linking to their Facebook page, DK Custom Coatings Facebook page, in the description down below. So that you can go check them out. And if you have anything that needs to be coated, I'm sure they'd be happy to do it for you. They were very responsive when I talked to them. They answered all my questions. They walked me through the process from beginning to end. The communication was great. I never had to worry about getting a hold of them. If I sent them a message, I got a reply quickly. And so I highly recommend these guys here. Like I said, veteran-owned USA business. So I support them. I'm going to leave that there for now. But otherwise, this is kind of your standard PM2 besides the coating. But let's give it a little bit of the rundown. Let's give it the old rundown. We have an 8.28-inch overall length with a 3.44-inch blade length. The blade thickness on this guy is going to be 0.14 inches. This is Spyderco's, what I would call their version of a clip point blade. It's kind of their leaf shape, but a little more dramatic downward sweep there. And so it's very nice. I like it a lot. This is a useful blade shape. It's one of the reasons that the PM2 is a highly used and highly bought knife is because it's a very, very nice overall knife. Just great for EDC. Guys swear by the PM2, as they should. It's a great knife. It has G10 handle material here. This was black. It is now Springfield gray. It has really good texturing on it. I love the texturing. And here it is in my extra large hand here. Like I said, I wear extra large gloves, and so you can see it here. No hot spots, fantastic ergonomics, locks in there with that nice texturing. It does have the compression lock, the famed compression lock, which is really nice because when you are opening and closing this guy, it keeps your fingers, unlike a frame lock. So like with a frame lock, you'd be here. And when you move it to disengage the lock, this blade is going to be free swinging once you disengage that lock. And it has the potential to come down on your finger. You know, if you're experienced with knives, that shouldn't happen, but it has that potential. With the compression lock, it takes that potential away. And you don't have to worry about that anymore. Big fan of the compression lock. It's a nice locking system there. Like I said, great ergonomics, solid steel choice with the S30V. Nothing that's gonna blow your mind, but you know what? It's solid. It's been around for a long time because it's a very, very solid, good steel. not too hard to sharpen, holds the edge pretty well. And so solid steel choice on the base model. Like I said, this is the base model PM2. Another good thing about PM2s is that it comes in many options. I mean, all different kinds of scale colors, all different kinds of blade steels. There have been, I don't even think I could count the number of sprint runs that Spyderco has done with the PM2 because it is such a popular option because of just the way it fits in your hand, just the way that it feels. The carry weight is 3.75 ounces. So a very good carry weight there, keeping it under the 4-ounce mark with almost a 3.5-inch blade. Always a positive in my mind. And it's great. Speaking of the size, let's do some size comparisons. And we'll give you a little bit of a sneak preview with the size comparison. This is the ZT0055 with the spring-loaded flipper tab there. This one is discontinued. It was just recently discontinued, so they're still pretty available, especially on the secondary market. And this is a big knife. The PM2 is no small knife, but this is a big knife, as you can see there. And there will be a review coming up on this guy in the not too distant future. Nice offering from ZT. Let's look at the Kaiser Mini Therium. There will also be a review coming up on this guy. This has a 3-inch blade and is meant to be, you know, a smaller carry knife. Small-ish, I guess. I don't know. I call this medium size. This is about a mid-size carry knife. This is trending towards large. This is large. And I would call this, you know, a nice middle ground. But there it is compared to the PM2. Let's look it up against another very popular EDC option for most people. The large size Griptilian. This is the 551, as stated there on the blade. There will also be a review coming up of this guy before long. And as you can see here, this is probably the most comparable size option there, size comparison. When I get them lined up, I mean, they are just about the same size. And this is also another very popular carry option. This is probably one of Spyderco's most popular, and this is one of Benchmade's most popular for EDC, and it makes sense that they're of similar size. This is a popular size for carry. And so there will be a review of this one coming up. And now let's look at it against a tiny little knife, this Protex Sprint. Little tiny California legal auto, and a review of this will be coming up. As you can see, guys, I got content working for you. There will be plenty of reviews coming up. These are just a few of the reviews I will have coming up for you. This is under a 2-inch blade because it has to be under 2 inches in the state of California in order to be automatic. And as you can tell, it is tiny next to the PM2. Of course, this is tiny against most knives, but especially against the PM2. And so, you know, I won't take up too much of your time when it comes to the PM2 because, I mean, you've probably seen 1,000,002 PM2 reviews, but I wanted to bring this one to you because of the Cerakote. I got this knife for a good price, a really good price in my opinion, on Blade Forms, and it was kind of a user beater, but that's okay. That's exactly what I wanted because I knew I wanted to customize it in some way. And then I found these guys on Facebook. Like I said, I will link to their Facebook page in the description. I talked to them. They talked to me, responded to me very quickly, got exactly what I wanted. A very good turnaround, less than a week on the turnaround for this guy, and which is fantastic. And now you took something that wasn't so unique and made it much more unique, made it mine. And I now love this knife. I now love it because it's mine. It's what I wanted. A little bit of orange and gray. I love orange. It is a favorite color of mine. And this is, it is now much more me. You can get the PM2 with the orange handles, but the orange scales, but I mean, this is more unique. Orange blade. No, you don't see me with an orange blade. And mine has an orange blade now. And so this is a fantastic made in the USA EDC option. If you are new to knives and you have not had a PM2, you owe it to yourself to try one, to see what all the hype is about, because it's great. It's a great knife. Okay, guys. That's going to do it for this one. Like I said, I didn't want to take up too much of your time. I just wanted to show off the Cerakote work done by DK Customs and show you how you can take a pretty common knife and make it much more unique. If you have any comments or questions, put those down below. I will get back to you personally, of course, and answer any questions. If you like this color combination, let me know. If you hate it, let me know. Let me know if DK Custom Coatings were to coat a knife for you, what colors would you want? How would you want it done? And let me know and let's discuss. Maybe you'll give me an idea for a new knife to get coated someday. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this review, feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you hated it, well, go ahead and feel free to give me a thumbs down. I welcome that. The only thing I ask is if you do give me a thumbs down, just write down in the comments why. Why did you give me a thumbs down? Did I miss something that you wanted? Am I do I just annoy you? Do you just hate this knife? Any of that is fine. But just let me know, and I'll be happy to respond to you. And whether you loved it or you hated it, go ahead and subscribe, because I promise you, as you just saw in my little preview there, I got many, many more knives to come. We got many reviews coming up here. And so if you hated this one, I'm sure I'll get better. I will improve. And I'm sure I got something that you'll like here before long coming up. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for liking or disliking and subscribing. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks.